hitting .310 this postseason. He does the catching. And here's the left-hander, Andy Pettitte. And there are his numbers in the previous 11. That's into the hole. It's short, long throw, Jeter. Good play, 1 out.
But it shouldn't bother him hitting right-handed because that's your top side.
That's off the plate. Tough play for Andy Pettitte, and that's a base hit. And now the defense for New York. And slowly hit to second. Cano flips out over to first. Out. Double play ends the inning. Good start for Pettitte. Half inning in the books. Yankees coming up. Bottom of the first inning, game 6. Pedro Martinez, who this postseason has made 2 very good starts, albeit Tim with a lot of rest leading into each start. That's into left center field, and that's Ben Francisco. 1 out. Phillies start at Chicago and was a winner in 5 innings pitched against the Cubs. And a changeup strikes out Damon, 2 out.
Changeup gets Damon.
And a fly ball in the air to right. Worth is back at the track to end the inning. Didn't get all of it, and a 1-2-3 start for Pedro Martinez. Ryan Howard will start it for Philadelphia. And 13 strikeouts since that game. He grounds to the right side. It's a fair ball, and that's out number 1 as Teixeira takes it to the bag. And a 1-out walk. 1 on, 1 out. Ibanez coming up. Run in game 5 2 nights ago. It came off the lefty Phil Koch in the 7th. And he shatters his bat. Pop up, shallow right. Swisher there, 2 out.
Joe, even with 2 outs, Jason Worth a threat to steal third base more than any other Philly.
Here's a pop up behind home plate. Posada has a play. Inning over. A walk, a wild pitch. A runner stranded. Bottom of the 2nd. Game 6. That's up and in, and a 4-pitch walk to Alex Rodriguez, and the Yankees have their first base runner of the night. In that game 2 start, Pedro Martinez didn't have enough that night. Rodriguez goes, and a fly ball into right. Down the line. Gone. 2-0 New York. The 2-2 from Pedro. Strikeout number 2. And in this 2nd inning, it's out number 1. 44 home runs during the regular season. That was their 20th pop of this postseason. 2 out. Off the bat of Robinson Cano and right at Chase Utley. Base is empty for Nick Swisher.
Changeup.
Swisher pops it up. Shallow left. A long run for Francisco, who's there to end the inning. Hideki Matsui with 2 home runs in this World Series against Pedro Martinez, including this shot in the 2nd. Francisco grounds one to third. Alex Rodriguez grabs it, throws it, 1 out. Now 0 for 5 in this World Series is Francisco. 0 for 9 during the playoffs. And a shot into left center field. Back is Gardner on the run. He watches it hit off the wall. Gets behind him, and Ruiz will turn and go. Try to turn it into a triple and make it with 1 out in the third. And there's one into right field. He just produced a run here. Tagging is Ruiz, scoring without a play, and it's a 1-run game. Sac fly by Rollins, and it's 2-1 here in the third inning. Infield single. He bounced one off the plate his first time. And Pettitte brings it. Popped up into right. Nick Swisher. Inning over. Phillies are on the board. A 1-out triple by Ruiz. Scored on a sac fly by Rollins. 2-1 after 2.5. Pedro's head superimposed onto the body of a baby. As Gardner strikes out. Third strikeout on an 86-mile-an-hour pitch up. It was almost surreal to be in the clubhouse and watch Pedro Martinez opening up the post for a couple of "Who's Your Daddy" chants, something that Pedro Martinez said back in 04 in September. That ball's sinking, and it is a base hit as it dropped in front of the glove of Victorino in center. Jeter's on with 1 out.
Victorino going to his left and going back.
Jeter stays put on ball 4, and it's 2 on with 1 out. And over to the bullpen phone goes Rich Doobie. And that loads him up. Got him on the outside corner, 2 outs. And Rodriguez goes down looking for the second out as he talks to Joe West, who yanks his mask off to talk back to Alex Rodriguez. And a line drive into center's a base hit. Jeter scores. Here comes Damon. The throw is cut off. 4-1 New York.
4-1 Matsui. A 2-run homer, a 2 RBI single. After missing that double down the right field line, he did not miss that high fastball.
That's in the air to left. Francisco is there, and the inning is over. But a 2-out, 2-run single by Matsui. All 4 RBIs tonight by the Yankee designated hitter. Here's a 2-2 to Utley, and a strikeout starts the 4th. Here's Joe Girardi. First question was about the injury to Johnny Damon.
And then we'll see after that.
Thanks for your time, Joe.
Thanks, guys.
Joe Girardi in his second year. Here's a line drive. Cano was willing to jump, never had to. 2 out, and Ryan Howard is 0 for 2. With 2 out and the bases empty, Worth takes a walk, and that's the second walk handed out by Andy Pettitte, both to Jason Worth. Aerial coverage tonight brought to you by DirecTV. And that pitch a little high, a check swing, and back-to-back walks with a pass ball mixed in. And the tying run will come to the plate here for Philadelphia in the 4th. Now the runners will go. 3-2 pitch to Pedro Feliz. Grounder to third. Rodriguez has it. And that ends the inning. 2 walks, a pass ball, 2 left. Phillies have left 3. Bottom of the 4th inning. Game 6, 4-1 New York. Frustrated that half inning with the strike zone of Joe West. Here's Cano with a fly ball into left. Francisco at the track for out number 1. And Robinson Cano is now 3 for 20 in this World Series, 1 out in the 4th. With 1 out, a strikeout for Pedro Martinez. That's number 5. Swisher chased it, 2 away. During the course of the season, had some big hits, dramatic hits for the Yankees. That's caught by Utley in a 1, 2, 3, 4th inning for Pedro. We go to the 5th inning, game 6. The Phillies coming to the plate. Down by 3. Back after this from your local Fox station. Got Pedro to smile. 0-2 pitch. Got Francisco looking, and strikeout number 2 for Andy Pettitte.
Sometimes as a hitter, you think a pitcher's.
And a 1-out walk. 4th walk issued by Andy Pettitte. Jimmy Rollins is coming up. Two-two pitch. Left side, Rodriguez to second, out over to first. Double play, 5-4-3. Andy Pettitte through 5 on 3 days rest, leading 4-1. Philadelphia in the 5th. Pedro Martinez goes 4. The next from Durbin. Fly ball pretty well hit left center field. Back is Francisco on the run, won't get there. It takes a hop and goes into the bullpen for a double. And it's Jeter's first extra base hit of the night. Feliz is in at 3rd. And Hairston drops down a perfect bunt. Durbin makes the play, 1 out. Over to 3rd goes Jeter on a well-executed sacrifice bunt by. Teixeira into right center field, and a base hit makes it 5-1 New York in the 5th.
Looked like Teixeira was looking breaking ball.
It was 0-2. Now it's 3-2. 1 on, 1 out. And that is either ball 4 or hit him. Called ball 4, although Rodriguez shakes out that left arm, and that'll be it for Chad Durbin. See if this hit Alex Rodriguez.
Very close.
3rd win of that series. Here's Jay Happ. The 3-1 pitch is hit in the air into right center field. Back at the wall. It's off the wall. In to score is Teixeira. The ball gets away from Worth. In to score is Rodriguez. 2 more. And it's 7-1. It's a different story in this World Series as Posada strikes out for out number 2. With 3 home runs and 8 RBIs in this World Series. And the strikeout ends the 5th. He has driven in 6 of the 7. Hideki Matsui, the DH. It's what he does. 3 rounds. Against the Twins, against the Angels, and trying to get the Phillies. Hard hit right at Jeter. 1 out. A 1-out walk, and that's the 5th walk issued by Andy Pettitte. Ryan Howard coming up. Fly ball in the air to left. Hairston Jr. is back at the wall, and it's gone. A home run for Ryan Howard the opposite way to make it 7-3 here in the 6th inning. So Ryan Howard gets his first home run of this World Series and makes it a 4-run game in the 6th.
Keep it going, man. Let's go.
Only 7 home runs against left-handed pitching on the year. Ryan Howard saying, let's go, let's go. We talked about it in the opening.
1-2 on Jason Worth. 2 out.
Good fastball on the outside corner to Worth.
That's down the right field line and fair into the corner. Going to dig it out is Swisher. Ibanez into second with a 2-out double. And that'll be it for Andy Pettitte. And here is Jabba Chamberlain as the Yankees ask. Runner at second, 2 out, and a grounded to third. Rodriguez throws for the out. Chamberlain comes in and ends the top of the 6th. 2 runs in the inning on a home run by Ryan Howard. And won their division by 8 games over Boston. 3-2 pitch is in the dirt, ball 4. Gets away from Ruiz. And the leadoff man is on for New York in the 6th. And strike 3 called, 1 out. 3rd strikeout for Jay Happ. And Gardner's 0 for 3 tonight. They're the numbers for the entire postseason this year for Chan Ho Park. To the right side, Howard fires to second for the out. 2 out in the inning, and Jeter safe at first. The last day of July. And he flies one into right. Easy for Jason Worth, and that sends us into the 7th inning of Game 6. Yankees leading 3 games to 2. Ruiz on deck. Francisco strikes out, 1 away. Line drive into center field, base hit. Carlos Ruiz, out of the number 9 spot, is on base for the 3rd time tonight. To the right side, Cano out at second, and no chance to get Jimmy Rollins 2 out. There goes Rollins to second. Throw down, not in time, but awfully close, trailing by 4.
Posada did what he could. It is a fine throw right on the bag.
And that will bring Chase Utley to the plate, who with one swing could make this a 1-run game. Damaso Marte is ready to go. Joe Girardi is out of the dugout. Here, it's a 1-run game.
Thing to keep in mind, all of the 5 home runs that
went, inning over. A 3-pitch strikeout by Damaso Marte as he gets Chase Utley to chase. And a strikeout starts the 7th. And opportunities to drive in runs. Here is a 1-2. Rodriguez grounds it left side and through for a base hit. And Scott Air, who's appearing for the 2nd time in this World Series. His 1-2 pitch. The runner at first. There goes Rodriguez. A check swing on a pitch in the dirt. They appeal, and Matsui strikes out. Could not hold up. Down to second goes Rodriguez. 2 out. And with Damaso Marte in the game, Mariano Rivera is continuing to get loose for the Yankees in their bullpen. Major League Baseball invites all fans to. As you look behind him on the scoreboard, that's the count. 2 on, 2 out. Cano chased it, strikes out. We go to the 8th inning, game 6. Phillies coming up down 7-3.
You'd think Rivera would be in the game.
Howard strikes out. How about 2 batters faced for Damaso Marte? 87 career postseason games, Mariano Rivera. 39 of 44. This is not a save chance. Two out. Into center. Gardner turns and goes and won't get there. 2 bounces up against the wall in center, and Ibanez has his second double of the night. Trying to force a game 7 somehow. Will that stay in play? Posada, top of the 8th, over. Yankees lead 7-3 into the bottom of the 8th inning of game 6. Fooled Swisher, a check swing, ground ball, bare hand pickup. What a play by Feliz. Wow.
Playing deeply.
They'll have to try and rally against Rivera. Trailing by at least 4 with 2-1 pitch. Hard hit. Utley to his left. Gets Gardner hustling down the line. 2 out. And that's it for Air. Player who had 4 rings after his first 5 full years in the big leagues. And he goes the other way with an inside out swing and a base hit to right. Hit number 175 in his postseason career, most ever. The Whiz Kids in 1950. Here's a broken bat. Little fly ball into left field. Out goes Rollins. Makes the catch to end the inning. And now Rivera will head back to work as game 6 heads into the 9th inning with the Yankees on top 7-3. Jeter, 1 out. And a 1-out walk. Ruiz is on base for the 4th time tonight with 2 hits, 2 walks. A high fly ball into right. Back is Swisher on the track for out number 2. Strike 2 as Ruiz takes second. To the second baseman, Cano. The Yankees are back on top. World champions for the 27th time.